morning, everyone, or good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Let's get started with all of our vowel sounds. A, apple, A safe, A. E, ed, E, P, E. I, itch, I, pine, I. O, octopus, O, home, O. U, up, U, mule, U, rule, oo. Great job, and you know what's next. It's working on our sounds from the smaller cards. Let's change up a couple of these glued sounds and get started. A, apple, A safe, A. D, d. E, ed, E, P, E. I, itch, I, pine, I. J, j. O, octopus, O, home, O. Q, U, qu. U, CH, ch. TH. And don't forget the noisy sound. ANG, fang, ang. ANK, bank, ank. ING, ring, ing. INK, pink, ink. UNK, junk, unk. And we're back to the beginning. The last part of our warm-up for today is these R-controlled vowels. And you know what that makes me think of? A pirate, because pirates like to say R. Here we go. AR, car, R. OR, horn, or. ER, her, IR, bird, UR, burn, Okay, great job, my friends. Okay, we have a bunch of words and we're going to have a little bit of word talk. I want you to look through these words and see if you can find any words that have a long I sound. Yeah, here's one. What does it say? Mile, mile. Very good. Next, I want you to find a word that has a suffix ending. When you find it, read it to me. That's right, there's two. Here's one. This is the base word. Let's tap it out. S, qua, int, squint. And then we can add our suffix. Id, squinted, like she squinted. What's that you say? There's another suffix ending? Oh, here it is. What's the base word in this one? Jump. And what's the whole word? Jumping. Good for you. Next, can you try to find a word that has a long O sound? I think there's 3 of them. Read them to me. Long O. Here's one. What does it say? Note. Here's one. What does it say? Poll. And here's the third one. Vote. Great job. Can you find me a word that has a blend? What words have blends? Here's a blend. What does that blend say? GR, grr. And what's the whole word? Grade. Here's another blend. What's that one? PL, pool. What's the whole word? Plate. Good. Yes, here's another blend. What does it say? St. And what's the whole word? Stump. Very nice job. The last thing I want you to find me is a word with a bonus letter at the end. Oh, here it is, a bonus L. And look, there's even a digraph at the beginning. What does this word say? Let's tap it if we're stuck. Ill. Thrill. Oh, it had a digraph blend too. Thrill. What a thrill to go on a roller coaster. Okay, now we're going to read this whole word list together. Stay with me. I'm going to go a little bit slow because I'm tapping in my head first. So if you need to do that, do it too. Mile, note, and you can see me nod my head as I kind of tap the sounds in my head. Came, tube, pole, vase, cube, vote, grade, dare, plate, squinted, stump, thrill, jumping. Great job. Now it's your turn to read it by yourself. Pause the screen here and read all of the words. Okay, you're back. You must have read all those words. That's great. If you want to practice them more, you can pause longer and do them again. If not, I'm going to ask you to please get your whiteboard for some dictation. Let's practice all of these things we've been learning. Let's start with 3 sounds. So pause until you are set up just like me. Okay, let's start with those sounds. Repeat after me. A, right? A. Okay, next one. Ah, right? Ah. And am for number 3, right? Am. You should have am. Okay, check it. We have A consonant E for long A, short A, and the glued sound am. Okay, let's go ahead and erase. And we'll do 3 words. Remember, pause whenever you need a little bit more time. Okay, repeat after me. Crossing. She was crossing the road. What's the base word? Cross. Tap out cross, write it, and then make it say crossing. Add the suffix at the end. Okay, when you're finished, I want you to underline the base word, circle the suffix, and star the bonus letter. Check it out. Did you remember the bonus S? That's why we do base word first, so that we can remember that. Crossing. Make sure it looks just like mine until we do number 2. Okay, number 2, repeat after me. Choke. I hope you don't choke. Let's tap out choke. Ch-o-k. Take your time doing choke. Mark the digraph and mark the syllable type. Here's the digraph. I scoop my syllable. It's vowel consonant E. So I cross off my E and put the macron over it. Long O. Pause until you're ready, and then we'll do number 3, our last word today. Spoke. I spoke with your friend yesterday. Let's tap out spoke. S-p-o-k. Right? Spoke. Mark the blend and mark the syllable type. And pause until you're ready to look and check. Okay, check all of yours to mine. Nice job. Let's erase And we'll do 3 trick words. 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 1, repeat after me. Other. Other. Pause to do other. Look into your notebook if you're stuck. Number 2, another. I would like another cookie, please. Another. And 3, nothing. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you work hard. Nothing. Pause until you have your words done. You should have other, another, nothing. Okay, check them to mine and fix them up. Let's erase and do 1 sentence. Repeat after me. Hank has a limp and must use a cane. Let's count. Hank has a limp and must use a cane. 9 words. It's a long sentence. Let's prepare it. We'll start with an uppercase and end with a period. Hank has, that's a trick word. That's a trick word. Limp, you can tap that out. And, trick word. Must, tap it out. Use, tap it out. Trick word. Cane, tap it out. And put your period at the end. Pause and work on this sentence. Hank has a limp and must use a cane. If you're back, I'll read the sentence again. Point to each word and make sure you have them all. Hank has a limp and must use a cane. Check that you started with an uppercase letter and ended with a period, your stop sign. Okay, check your trick words next. How'd you do? Check your trick words to mine. You could have looked all those up in your dictionary in your student notebook. Okay, now let's tap out our words and read them and check them and make sure they're correct. We can start with Hank. It's a capital H. Huh. Hank. There's a glued sound in there. Hank should look like that. Hank has a limp. Oh, eh, mm. You should have a blend in there at the end. Hank has a limp and must. Must. You should have a blend in this word too. Must. Use. This is vowel consonant E. Use. The S sounds like a Z in this word. Do you remember that? When S is between 2 vowels, sometimes it sounds like Z. Hank has a limp and must use a cane. I hear a long A, so I know I have to put my E at the end. So check all of yours to mine, and then let's read it together and scoop it. Hank has a limp and must use a cane. Hank has a limp and must use a cane. This was a long sentence. I hope you took your time and paused and did all of the sounds that you needed. Let's erase this to keep our boards nice and neat. And then you can clean up your things. We are done for today. Great job.